simulated to look like a TE and to work with our voice runtime like normal. What we're going to have the sample picker do today is going to have them log in, go ahead and start their directed work, which they're going to be pushed into an order. That order is going to have 3 locations for them to go to. Every location, they're going to have to pick the amount of cases, and then afterwards do a count back, which is just verifying the quantity that's still left at that location. Once they do that, they move on to the next location, as well as the last location. We're going to have them damage out some product from their inventory, just to show you that process, because that's the process that we really want to display how our automation can really change a workflow, can limit down how many screens a user sees or how many fields they have to enter, especially if it's the same information every single time. We could just add a voice command to that and automate everything. So we'll see that when we come to the voice and automation side. The first thing we're going to do is go through the entire application, just the way it was written for manual picking. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to log in here. Just to note, we never log in, or we never voice enable our login screens. Security concern, as I think is obvious to a lot of people when you start talking about voice enabling a password or anything like that. So we usually stay away from that. And once they log in, that's when we really try to just start getting them hands off the keyboard. Let's go ahead. We're going to be on a pallet jack today. The location where we start at, we'll just scan that in. A lot of our customers say that that screen specifically where they start on a vehicle or at a location is the same information every time. So we're actually going to automate through that screen as well when we come back to voice. So let's go ahead and go on to directed work. Order details, okay. Confirm pallet type, got to type in check. And license plate, we'll go ahead and scan the license plate that we're going to start on. Special notes, okay. Okay, so now we can start. We're going to be in aisle 9A, bay 28. So I'm going to drive over there. When I get there, I'm going to go ahead and scan the location code. Quantity is going to be 17 cases. So I'm going to put the device down, go ahead and grab my 17 cases, put them on my pallet, come back over to the device, and 1, 7. Okay, count back for this one's going to be 4 layers and 14 cases. So that's how much was left at that location. So now I can drive to my next location, which is going to be aisle 24, B, bay 19. Okay, 9 cases, put that on the device. Go ahead and grab my cases, come back over, and we're going to type in that 9 cases. All right, count back for that one. 3 layers, 7 cases are still there. Okay, last one, we're gonna go ahead and go to aisle 17B, bay 12. And when we get there, we're gonna notice that there's maybe 5 cases that are damaged, right? From walking up, we can see that. So I'm gonna get those out of inventory so that I can pick the rest of them that I need. In order to do that, I have to get out to my damage workflow. So let's go ahead and jump out to the main menu. Let's go to damage. Location, we're gonna have to scan the location again. Damage reference code. So I may have these on some sort of sheet or menu, or I memorize them, but either way, I need this damage code. And then quantity, do 5 cases are damaged. So I can get out of here, then we go back into directed work, back through order details, back through special notes. So now I'm back to where I was. So that whole process takes maybe 20, 30 seconds. It's 5 or 6 screens and a few input fields to enter. But it's typically all the same information every time with regards to what location that we're at. So that's how we're going to show the automation when we come back with voice, is the voice command is going to be able to take that information that we need and know the information that it always is, like that damage code, and automatically jump through all those screens and fill all of those fields. So I'll point that out when we get to it. So I need to go ahead and pick my cases, put the device down, pick the 15 cases, come back over, type in 15, our count back for that one is going to be 3 layers, 6 cases. Okay, deposit pallet. We can go to our shipping location, scan when we're there, and enter. So let's get out of this and log out. All right. So that was pretty much what you're going to see 2 more times. But now we're going to add voice and automation. One thing to note, so I am on the Zebra TC77. Something to note is that I'm not wearing a headset for voice right now. We always have our users wear a headset, especially in the warehouse or anywhere loud. The headsets have special noise canceling microphones so that it picks them up every time, regardless if there's forklift drivers driving around or big fans or anything like that. But in here, I need you to be able to hear the feedback from the text-to-speech and what it's telling me to do and where to go. So I'm not going to be wearing a headset. So we're just using the onboard microphone, which is it's good, but it's not as good as the headset microphone. So just keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and jump into that.
Please log in.
Again, no voice on this screen.
Main menu.
Directed work.
Order details.
Okay.
Scan license plate. Special notes. E-commerce order.
Okay.
Go dial. AB. Bank. 29. Pick 3.
Pick 3.
3. Count back.
2 plus 4.
Go dial. 3. 2. Pick 8.
Okay.
Count back.
2 plus 6.
Go dial. 20. 11. Pick 16.
Damage 5.
Damage 5 cases. Pick 16.
So as you saw, and if you missed it, I mean, it was quick. When I said damage 5, it took us all the way out to the damage process. Well, out and then in to the damage process. Out of the 5 cases, took the location I was at, entered that field, added the damage code, entered all that through, came all the way back, and got me right back to where I was in a matter of like 1 second. I'll do it one more time, but just, yeah, it's quick. So damage 5.
Damage 5 cases. Pick 16.
Okay.
Count back.
2 plus 2, 5.
Go to shipping bin 4B. Pick complete. Order details.
Okay. Oh,
Scan license plate.
let me get out.
Order details.
Go back.
Main menu.
Log out.
Logging out. Please log in.
And there we go. So, unless there's any questions, usually there's not until the end. But I'm going to go ahead and switch to the HD4000 heads-up display. So in doing so, I'm going to unplug this from my computer because it is a wired connection to the HD4000. And we are going to plug into basically my phone camera. So what I have it doing is it's aimed right down on my table here with the heads-up display sitting in between my camera and the table, so that it's really focused in on it. I mean, this is the best way we can come up with to show the glasses. As of now, there's no software or anything for that. And so the black background that you see is just the table being focused on the camera. But when you actually wear these, it's a transparent projector window up in your peripheral, showing right now you would see this Darwin logo up in your peripheral when actually wearing these. So we'll be able to see what's going to show up on there if we have these plugged in with voice and automation. So let me go ahead and set it up. Zebra glasses. Zebra glasses. Hold on, I think I screwed it up. Let's try it again.
Please log in.
Zebra glasses.
HD4000.
Okay, let me log in here, and we'll We'll start it up last time.
Main menu.
Directed work.
Order details.
Okay.
Scan license plate. Special notes. Aximo retail.
Okay.
Go dial. 14B. Bay. 8. Big 4.
Pick 4.
4. Count back.
4 plus 1.
Go dial. 7. 18. Incorrect order location. 7. 18. Big 10.
Okay.
Count back.
3 plus 1, 3.
Go dial. 10B. 1. Big 1.
Damage 5.
Damage 5 pieces. And valid location.
Oh, why it
Big
doesn't-
1.
Okay.
Count back.
0 plus 5.
Shipping base 7B. Big complete. Order details.
Go back.
Main menu.
Log out.
Logging out. Please log in.
And there we go.